want to show you how to make a ham in the pressure cooker. Now, I love ham, and I hope you're somebody that enjoys a yummy ham every once in a while. And I can remember my mom to this day, she, a little overachiever that she is, will buy a whole ham. Like it's this big. You know what, for Bill and I don't do that. I'm kind of frugal when it comes to cooking. I don't like a lot of leftovers or things that I'm going to throw away. And sometimes I want ham and I don't want to spend all day cooking it, right? And all day getting it ready. So tonight I'm going to show you two things that I think are fantastic any day, but we're talking about ham it up for Easter, and this would be really, really great for you. So basically, the very first thing is I want to show you using your pressure cooker, how you can make a ham in 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Now, I did some of the legwork earlier for you just to save some time. And that is you can buy any ham that you're used to buying. The one that I tend to buy a lot is a carving ham. I think that's what they call it, a carving ham. I get it at Costco. You can get it at HEB. Basically, this one doesn't have a bone in it, and it is pre-cooked. Pretty much all the time when I buy hams, they're pre-cooked. So if it is big, I'll cut off a piece of that, and I'll use that piece either for my greens, if I'm making like a kale or any type of greens that I want to have seasoned, even some potatoes if I need a seasoning. If I'm not making greens or something like a potato, I'll just save that little chunk of ham for when I'm making omelets or something of that sort. All right, so I cut it to fit. And then just for taste, it really, I think it just makes a delicious taste. You can get cloves, and if you go to the bulk section of your grocery store, you can buy the cloves to the desired amount that you need. Rather than buying McCormick and buying what they're telling you you have to buy, when you're doing a ham, you don't need that whole jar. You need 20 cloves practically. So if you go into your bulk food section, you can get cloves. And literally, I had, I did the ham, and so the cloves were almost to the white ticket, and this was 28 cents. Okay, that's why I don't want to buy the jar of McCormick ones, because I can buy them so much cheaper like this and really buy only what I need. So I've taken whole cloves and I've pushed them into the top of the ham. All right, it just makes it taste really good. Then what I typically do is pineapple rings, but I forgot to buy pineapple rings. So you have to use your vision for that tonight. But what I do is I'll put a pineapple ring and I'll put cherries around it. Tonight, I don't have the pineapple, but you are going to be able to see that ham. So it's cloves. Do you see the little cloves stuck in there? And then my cherries, and I put those on with toothpicks. And typically when I do the pineapple rings, I put it on with toothpicks as well. And that's that. All right, so you see that. The next thing, my mother taught me this, and there's no recipe, but she would take some brown sugar, a little bit of pineapple juice, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, a little squirt of mustard. She does this whole concoction to put on top of her hams. I keep it simple and I use brown sugar. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of brown sugar and I'm going to just kind of dust it onto the top. You don't have to do this. This is just what, you know, what we say, what my mother did. Whether that's good or bad, right? All right, so that, and then you want to use pineapple juice. All right, so this is just an HEB brand pineapple juice, and you're going to pour it in to your pressure cooker. And I didn't pour it right over the ham. Okay, let me make sure it's shaken. I don't want to pour it right in over the ham because it'll wash the brown sugar off first thing. But here we go. If you make the paste of the brown sugar, and you're using brown sugar, mustard, Worcestershire sauce, and you make a paste, you just pat it on the top. So basically, you're going to pour your juice in. You could use an orange juice. This is a pineapple juice, and you put it up to the fill line on the pressure cooker. All right, so I think you can see that. Put the cover on, close it, lock her up, and you're ready to go. 25 minutes, and here in a second I'll cook it and then I'll show you what it looks like. The second thing that I do so often, I love sweet potatoes, and birthday boy loves white potatoes. And rather than heating up the oven and cooking them for 2 hours to get a potato, I steam them. I steam them all the time. So tonight I'm just going to do a sweet potato because birthday boy doesn't need a white potato at this point. I'll do that tomorrow for him. So I've put 1 3/4 cups of water in the base of the steamer. I've washed my sweet potato or my yam or my white potato, whatever it is, little potatoes, red potatoes, whatever, put it in, and that's it, and steam it. Oh, they're so good. I just love sweet potatoes. Steam this for about 30 minutes. And again, it'll depend on the size of your potato. If you have a nice big fat potato, it could take 45 minutes. So in that case, what I do is I cook it for 30. I take it out, I dump out the water, I put fresh in, put it back in the microwave for another 15 minutes. You never want to do more than 30 minutes in your pressure cooker without changing out your water. Okay, so that'll give you kind of a rule of thumb. So if you have a big potato, it may take longer. This size, it should be fine in 30 minutes. So I'm going to put both of these in the microwave, and then here in a little bit, you'll be able to take a look at them. Unfortunately, you will not be able to eat them tonight. That I'm going to leave to me, but you're going to love having ham and also sweet potatoes, just so